What if I told you that your child could develop learning disabilities just from watching TV? That's right. Studies have shown that children who watch excess television from the ages of 6 months to 6 years could be at a higher risk of developing autism. My goal is to try to persuade you to believe that children should not watch television until after the age of 6. I researched this topic and have witnessed the negative effects television has had on my 2 oldest nephews. Too much television for children at a young age can hinder crucial brain development that needs to occur. Autism has been linked to children watching television because ever since cable TV has been around in America, autism rates have spiked. Today I will discuss the challenges we face within our society focusing around television. Also, I will go over the effects of television on children and what solutions we can use to prevent them from watching too much television. The problem is, children are being allowed to watch television at too young of an age, and it is affecting their health. About 85% of children from ages 6 months to 6 years watch some sort of television, whether it be video games or TV shows, for at least 2 hours a day. And that's according to the National Bureau of Economic Statistics. Also, according to the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, children nowadays will have watched more television than they would have been in a classroom by the time they graduate high school, which is hard to believe. Children who watch excessive television are likely to have lower grades in school, read fewer books, exercise less, and be overweight. And overall, eat an unhealthy diet. Television programs have themes ranging from sexuality, violence, drug and alcohol abuse, and gender stereotypes. These themes may be difficult for children, especially at a young age, because they are so impressionable and can believe almost anything they see on TV. These themes can have a serious negative effect on children. Now that I reviewed the problem, let's go over why it is such an issue within our society. First of all, parents that allow their children to watch excessive television take a major risk from them developing issues later in life. A study by Michael Waldman from the National Bureau of Economic Statistics shows that the autism rate is higher where there are children that watch excessive television. Researchers from Cornell University found that children that live in a rainier climate watch more television. And in those areas, there has been a raised autistic area. Some may argue that television can be a learning tool for children. Carrie Bryson from About.com feels that children's shows, whether they bill themselves as educational or not, may offer opportunities to spark learning. But don't let this fool you. The facts show that according to the American Academy of Pediatrics, any sort of television playing in the background or designed explicitly as an infant educational tool have potentially negative effects and has no proven positive effects, especially for children 2 years or younger. Now that I've covered why this is such a problem, I would like to go over the possible solution. First off, set a time limit on how long your child can watch TV. Get involved as a parent. Have a show that you watch together on a scheduled basis on a certain time. Find a program that is specifically made to help develop learning skills and help spark the learning skills. Turn off their TV while eating and studying to avoid bad habits. Turn off shows that are not learning based. According to the Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, talk about the realistic consequences of violence. So the violence that they see in TV shows, let them know this is not something that happens on an ordinary basis. It does happen in life, but it's not something that should be expected and it's not ordinary. Discuss the role of advertising and its influence on buying. So as far as infomercials and shows that will try to get your child to buy a certain toy, let them know that it's not everything that you see on TV is needed. You don't need to buy everything. Encourage your child to be involved in hobbies away from television. So that could be sports or any kind of team activity that brings them closer to their peers. And also, when they're hanging out as friends, don't have them sit in front of the TV and play video games. Have them find a fun activity outside, or even possibly a board game. Could be a good thing. With proper guidance, your child can learn to use television in a healthy and positive way. This will help keep us as parents involved and help keep your child from misinterpreting what they see on TV as real. So today I explained why children should not watch excessive television and how we as parents can prevent them from wanting to. My goal has been to try to persuade you to believe that children should not watch TV until after 6 years old. I researched this topic and I've witnessed firsthand the negative effects television has had on my two oldest nephews. Just for example, they both must have TV on at all times, whether it be video games or shows. And what I've really noticed is that there's a lack of social interaction and a difficulty finding close friends. Too much television at a young age can hinder crucial brain development that needs to occur. Together as parents, we can work to spark an interest in things other than television and get them outside playing and having fun.